Well, we've arrived at Johnson Ferry Church to leave for the Butler Cabin Invitational. It's about 4 o'clock on Friday. See Brian Duncan's Chevy 2500 here, and there's always surprises in store at the BCI. Brian pulled up with this trailer, and it's going to be fun. Taking this sucker down to Butler, Georgia. I got a feeling we're going to have some adventures with this thing, but me, Duncan, David Pate, Ed Ballington, Tim Beatty, getting ready to head out, go do some fishing. Well, live on the way to the Butler Cabin Invitational, we just creamed a deer.
We took a deer out with a zero-aught, with a truck, a zero-aught truck at zero range.
So we're in the middle of the road, fixing Brian's light.
You guys need to pull that out.
Close. We won't turn.
He's scraping against
I got a crowbar in here, okay?
Well, that's what I said. I was like, daggone, if I wasn't such a hassle, turn this thing around.
Yeah, look at that. Split that from. You sure it was a deer, not a cow?
It was a big deer.
That's why you think they didn't stop. They kept going, maybe?
That's probably what it was.
They kept going. That was a cow.
That was a fast cow running.
It was a big dog.
And then,
it was a kangaroo.
and then there was 3 more on the way
I am
here
capturing
after that.
everything this weekend.
He's got photographic evidence in case he's about to
That is a pretty cool shot right there, actually.
tomorrow.
Comments.
We're BCI, June the 11th, 2011.
I believe that's correct.
This is the probably about the 8th or 9th edition of the BCI. Wes, what are you looking forward to this weekend?
Well, more than anything, Jeff, good question, by the way. More than anything, I'm looking just forward to some great fellowship and good times with these guys. Now, at the end of the weekend, the thing that I'm looking forward to is going home with the trophy. You see, I didn't come here to lose. I came here to win.
Well, let me ask you this: did you come here to make friends?
Absolutely not.
And if you leave here without any friends and with the trophy, you consider that a victory?
That's a win-win situation, really it is.
Yeah.
And
because you probably need some new friends anyway.
yeah, well, I wouldn't really call any of these people my friends. Now, I mean, Michael is here, and I like him.
But he's your preacher. You got to say that.
Well,
on
I kind of
camera.
have to like him. The rest of these guys, it's not so much.
Right. Well, who would you give the advantage to heading out early this morning?
Well, I would say Dave Pate. He's a guy to beat. Brian Duncan, another man to be gunning for. Myself, of course. I mean, I want to give props to the West, and I think I can do it.
And Paul Williker's back this year. What do you think he brings to the tournament besides a boat with a 15 horsepower motor?
Yeah, that's about it.
That's about all.
Yeah, not much more.
Well, good. Good luck out there, Wes, and we'll see you at halftime.
Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate you.
There hadn't been a lot of adventure this morning.
Well, let's just put it this way. The fishing has been hot. The temperature has been hot.
So David,
Mr. Pate is a wise man. He knows how to get in that water.
So David had to get in and cool off.
You cool off quick. I don't know if you can just turn that off, take the battery out, David. Put it on the dash. I'm sure it'll dry up good.
That's a BCI first, I think.
Well, you know, we were talking last night about Brad Love and Rick Burns complimenting him.
Well, here's the good thing is, Mr. Pate was courteous enough to not take you with him.
Take me down to the bottom. Apparently we've got some leakage over there.
Well, it's about 10:30 on Saturday morning. Goes Ed and Charlie. Way off in the distance there is Tim and Paul. Mike and Tim. Wait. Brian and Paul. And then Wes and Pate. Oh, there they are in the red and blue over there. Team America. They had an adventure this morning. Pate fell in, which is okay. Things happen. Things happen when you're sitting on a chair in your boat and you lean over. Fishing has not been great. rumors that Duncan has caught a almost 2-pounder. I got nothing over a pound in my boat personally, and I don't know that anyone else has done much better. Been no hooting and hollering this morning, so I'm guessing there's no 8-pounders in anybody's boat. So we'll be weighing in about an hour. Well, I think 3 of the boats have got it figured out. The glare on the screen, I don't know if I got it on them or not, but 3 of the boats, they've got them surrounded down there in the corner. They've decided just to ambush them with everything they got. The lone holdouts are right over there, Wes and Pate. They kind of do their own thing, you know, kind of stay away from the crowd, fall out of the boat, things like that. March to the beat of their own drummer, you might say.
They can hear me.
All right, action.
Action. All right, we got the results back from the morning session here at the BCI. In the lead, Brian Duncan with 3 pounds 14 ounces.
Woo!
Oh,
Second place, Ed Ballington, 2 pounds 15 ounces. But Ed got a tie. Oh, wait a minute, I made a mistake. No, I
Say
didn't.
it ain't so.
Paul Williker is actually in second place with 3 pounds 7 ounces. Man, his head's gonna swell. Tied for 4th place, no, excuse me. 3rd place, Ed Ballington, 2 pounds 15 ounces. Tied for 4th place, Wes Summers and some other guy, 2 pounds 12 ounces. Skipping down to our 6th place contestant is Tim Beatty, 2 pounds 2 ounces.
And I enjoyed every minute of it.
7th place, we got David Pate with 1 pound 4 ounces of mean fish. In 8th place, Charles Milburn, 1 pound 2 ounces.
That's 12. There's not supposed to be a point there. It's 12 pounds.
And then bringing up the rear, really just trying to set the bar at a place where miracles will be testified to this afternoon. Michael Gibson coming in at 8 ounces.
Wait, I'm sorry. It's kind of, wind was blowing kind of hard out here. Can you repeat? It sounded like you said 8 ounces.
8 ounces.
8 ounces.
So apparently all that trespassing that he's done out here is either getting to his conscience or he didn't learn anything when he was coming out here. I'm
Right.
not sure which is the truth. Probably his conscience is bothered.
So, we're gonna figure out boats when we get back to the or can we figure out boats right here?
We're gonna have the challenge we have is we got a tie for 4th place.
Right.
So we got Ed, who's in 3rd place.
The tie,
One.
You beat the tie by who caught the biggest fish.
there you go.
No, we're gonna have a drawing when we get back.
Either who caught the
So
biggest
anyway,
one or who caught the most.
There are ways to work that out.
That is
You
fair.
could do it and say, well, who was the first man back? But I really don't like the way that works.
Or who
Because that was key.
Because you could say who caught the biggest fish. I really don't like that either.
Because that was key.
Does it?
I personally,
That's BASS
well, this is
only.
not BSSS. This
BASS.
is
BS.
OW Summers. This is OWS. So we're gonna have a drawing.
Craft and walk, so we can go back to the house.
And so stay tuned for the afternoon session. Sure to be full of fun, excitement, and large fish over 1 pound.